years, I protected the secret that could change the stand. The art of victory is learned through defeat. I said that once. It sounded wise. But between us, I never enjoyed losing. Swimming was my favorite competition in the river. Titles meant nothing. A soldier could challenge a general. And that morning, one young lieutenant reached the bank before I did. I blamed the current. Simona, standing on the riverbank with her saber, laughed. The current carried everyone, Bolivar. The boy started too soon. No, me general, you simply lost. I was demanding another race when we heard a horse descending from the mountains, slowly, painfully. Our laughter stopped. The exhausted animal appeared between the trees, carrying a wounded man in a torn black coat. His clothing came from the north, blood covered his shirt. The horse stumbled. The stranger fell. Simona reached him first. He is alive, but barely. I found American coins in his pocket suddenly. He opened his eyes and grabbed my wrist. Are you Simón, Bolivar? His American accent was unmistakable. Perhaps, I answered. Who wants to know? I crossed an ocean to find you. What is your name? He hesitated before answering. Alexander Hamilton, Madre de Dios. I thought the fever had taken his senses. Alexander Hamilton died in New York, so I've heard. He was shot in a duel. I was there. I drew closer. Then who are you? He looked directly at me. I'm the man who survived his own grave. We carried him into Simona's tent. The wound was old, but his journey had opened it again. Simona found a piece of lead deep inside him. When she removed it, he gripped the cut without screaming. That bullet should have killed you, she said. Hamilton looked at it and answered in that direct American manner. Well, ma'am, it gave it a pretty good try. Then he told us everything. On July 11, 1804, he faced Aaron Burr. Beside the Hudson River, Hamilton fired above Burr's head. Burr did not return the courtesy. The bullet struck Hamilton near the hip and tore through his body. Doctors believed he was dying. His wife, Eliza, held his hand as his breathing stopped. He was declared dead. 12 minutes later, he opened his eyes. Only his physician and an intelligence officer witnessed it. The officer warned Hamilton that Spanish agents were monitoring him. They feared he might help the independence movement spreading across the Americas. If the world learned he had survived, they would try again, and his family could become the target. So you let your wife bury an empty coffin? Simona asked. Hamilton's expression changed. That decision will haunt me for the rest of my life. Why not tell her the truth? Because Eliza would come looking for me, and anyone following her would find me. Simona crossed her arms. You call that protection? Hamilton lowered his eyes. No, ma'am, I call it the worst thing I've ever done. I asked him why he had come to Venezuela. He removed a bloodstained letter from his coat. It was a copy of a message I had sent north, asking how a colony could defeat an empire without becoming another tyranny. Hamilton had read it. I helped build a nation, he told me. Americans are proud people. We defeated a king and nearly destroyed one another afterward. So you came to teach us how to defeat Spain? No, General. You already know how to fight. I came to warn you about what happens after you win. Caramba. I disliked his answer because I suspected he was right. Before I could question him further, a soldier entered. Spanish cavalry had been seen in the mountains. Hamilton closed his eyes. They followed me. I stared at him. Senor Hamilton, you crossed an ocean, interrupted my swimming competition, and brought the Spanish army into my camp. In my defense, General, I was unconscious when I arrived. Simona handed in the bullet she had removed. Keep it, death, the sorrow out of this alive. I'll tell you everything America learned from its revolution. And you will admit that Simona cheated during the race. Simona laughed. He lost Hamilton. Hamilton looked at me. General, where I come from, we call that a sore loser. Where I come from, senor, we call it an unfinished competition. The first Spanish rider appeared above the river. Simona raised her saber. Hamilton raised his pistol. I gave the order to fire. America had buried Alexander Hamilton. Eliza had mourned him, and history had closed his story. But that morning, beside a Venezuelan river, I watched a dead man enter a second revolution. And neither of us knew that our meeting would place two nations and the people we loved in terrible danger.
The Spanish appeared above the river. 30 cavalrymen.
One cannon.
No warning. Hamilton studied the mountain while blood soaked through his bandages. We're surrounded. I drew my sword. Excellent. Now we can fire in every direction.
Like thunder, rifles ignite, Spanish steel cuts through the light. Hamilton wounded, Simona armed, 30 riders stormed the camp. Quattro racing, war drums call, shadows move behind the falls. Light every fire across the height, make 30 soldiers see 100 fight.
Hamilton fired into a powder wagon. The explosion blocked the mountain pass. I charged through the river as bullets struck the water around me. Simona mounted a black horse, crossed behind the Spanish line, and cut the cannon loose. The weapon rolled downhill toward its own soldiers. Hamilton shouted, "General, move!" I threw myself into the river. The cannon struck the rocks and exploded.
Fire climbed into the sky. I rose from the water, sword in hand.
Senor Hamilton, you nearly killed me. You're welcome, General.
Arrogant American! Fire on the mountain, blood in the tide. 3 revolutionaries fighting side by side. Bolivar's sword, Simona's flame. The dead man rises and speaks his name. Right through the valley, defend the shore. Let Spain discover what freedom is for. Quattro and thunder, let destiny call. We fight together or together we fall.
The Spanish commander escaped toward the forest. Simona chased him across a narrow wooden bridge. He fired. She leaned from her saddle, avoided the bullet, and sliced the reins from his hands. The commander fell into the mud. Inside his coat, we found 2 execution orders. One carried my name, the other read, Alexander Hamilton alive and traveling under false identity. Then we found a coded letter from New York. Eliza Hamilton was under surveillance. Hamilton's humor vanished. I'm returning tonight. This could be a trap. Simona warned. It is but Eliza is standing inside it. I placed both execution orders over the fire. Our enemies placed our names on the same list, senor. You will not travel alone. Eliza waits beside an empty grave while hidden eyes observe her gate. The husband buried by New York must cross the sea and face his fate. At midnight, we boarded a vessel without flags. A vessel without flags. Hamilton carried a pistol inside his coat. Simona concealed a blade in her boot. I carried nothing concealed. When Simón Bolivar enters a room, everyone already assumes he is armed.
Raise the anchor, cut the light, sail without a flag tonight. From Venezuela to New York, three shadows hunt the Spanish hawk. Two revolutions, one command, no king will rule the free man's land. Across the ocean, through cannon fire, we carry freedom, steel and desire.
3 hours into the voyage, the lanterns went dark. A body fell from the upper deck. Then a pistol touched my back. A voice whispered, General Bolivar, Spain sends its regards. I smiled. Then allow me to send my answer. I turned. A shot split the darkness. And our secret voyage became a war at New York. A city of carriages, ambition, and secrets. Hamilton stood beneath a dark cloak, watching Eliza leave the church. Then I noticed a man following her. Black coat, Spanish signet ring. His hand moved toward a hidden pistol. Before Hamilton could react, another woman stepped between them. Angelica Schuyler. She looked directly at the spy and said, "If you intend to follow my sister, senor, try not to be so obvious."
Awake with a restless sound, golden dreams and secrets underground. Carriages race while the church bells call. A ghost walks home where the great towers fall. Quattro dancing through the avenue, brass on shining where the cold wind blew. From Venezuela to the Hudson shore, a dead man came to live once more.
The agent reached for his pistol. Hamilton emerged from the shadows and struck him. The two men crashed through a fruit car. Oranges rolled across the street. Simona blocked the agent's escape, but he threw a smoke charge and disappeared into the crowd. Then Angelica heard Hamilton speak. "Are you hurt?" She froze. I would know that arrogant voice, even from inside a grave. Hamilton removed his hood. Angelica stared at him. Then she slapped him. Caramba! Even I felt it.
New York, raise your lights tonight. A buried man has returned to life. Let the cuatro play, let the brass bells ring. The ghost of Hamilton walks again from the mountain river to the city flame. He crossed the ocean carrying shame. New York smiles, but danger waits. The Spanish crown is at Eliza's gate.
Angelica's eyes filled with anger. My sister buried you every Sunday. She speaks to your grave. I was protecting her. You saved her from a bullet and condemned her to grief. I introduced myself. Simón Bolivar. At your service. Angelica looked at me. Of course your Bolivar Alexander could never return quietly, had to bring a revolution. Simona smiled. I decided that I respected this woman.
Behind one window a candle burns. A faithful heart still waits and yearns. She mourns a name carved into stone, while the man she loves has returned home.
Angelica realized the Spanish agent wanted Hamilton to reveal himself. Eliza was the bait. That night she led us through a hidden entrance into the Schuyler mansion. Before opening the final door, she warned Hamilton. If Eliza dies because you return, Aaron Burr's bullet will seem merciful compared with me. Hamilton believed her. So did I. Then we heard footsteps. A door opened. Eliza stood in the hallway holding a candle. She looked directly at Hamilton. Angelica, who is that man?
New York, hold your breath tonight. The widow stands before a living life. No cannon roars, no soldiers attack. But Hamilton fears he cannot turn back. Let the harp cry, let the four strings run. The greatest battle has now begun. He conquered death and crossed the sea. Now he must face his family.
Hamilton had survived a duel, an ocean, and the Spanish crown. But stand before Eliza, the dead man, finally became afraid. Eliza stood in the hallway holding a candle. She looked beneath Hamilton's hood. Angelica, who is that man? Angelica tried to protect her.
a traveler who needs our help.
Then Hamilton made a terrible mistake. Betsy.
The candle fell. Only one man had ever called her by that name. Hamilton removed his hood. Eliza touched his face, searching for the ghost she had buried.
Then she slapped him.
I buried you! Alexander! I made our children say goodbye to an empty coffin! A candle fell, a secret burned. The dead man finally had returned. No grave could hold, no ocean hide. The truth now standing by her side. She touched his face, she spoke his name. With love, betrayal, grief and shame. You gave me mourning, dressed as truth. You stole my husband from my youth. You let me bury you. You let me mourn alone. I cried before an empty grave while you crossed oceans on your own. No empire hurt me more than you. No Spanish blade cut half as deep. You call your silence protection. I call it years. You stole from me.
Hamilton tried to explain.
Spanish agents threatened you and the children. If you knew I lived, they would follow you to me.
You decided grief was safer than truth. Before Hamilton could respond, a shot shattered the window. The curtains caught fire. Spanish agents surrounded the mansion.
Glass broke hard, the hallway burned. Spanish shadows had returned. Pistols fired through smoke and flame. The crown had come to claim his name. Bolivar's sword met hidden steel. Simona struck with fire and will. Angelica guarded every door while burning timbers shook the floor.
Hamilton and I held the staircase. Simona fought beside Angelica. Eliza gathered the children and servants. There is a passage beneath the cellar, follow me. She led them through the smoke. Hamilton returned to his study for documents containing the names of American informants. A burning beam collapsed behind him. Eliza was already safe, but she went back. She lifted the fallen wood while flames surrounded them. Hamilton stared at her. After what I did, you returned for me. Eliza pulled him to his feet. I will not bury you twice.
She crossed the fire he could not face and pulled the living from the grave. Her heart was wounded, not destroyed. Her love was strong, but not forgiveness.
We escaped through the cellar and reached a hidden house near the river. Hamilton asked, "Can you ever forgive me?" Eliza looked into his eyes. "Tonight, I saved your life. That is not forgiveness." Angelica opened a coded document taken from one of the agents. It described a Spanish ledger hidden beneath Trinity Church. Inside were the names of powerful Americans secretly serving the crown. Spain was not outside the city. Spain
was inside its government. Raise the quattro, sound the drum. Eliza's revolution has begun. No empty grave, no royal command will take her family from her hands. Hamilton returned to rescue his wife, but Eliza lifted a Spanish pistol. If Spain wants my husband's ghost, they will have to face his widow first. Hamilton returned expecting to rescue Eliza. Instead, Eliza became the most dangerous member of our revolution.
Behind that door, Eliza was confronting the husband she had buried. Angelica and I remained outside, guarding the entrance. I looked at her and asked, "What did you do when the man you love chose your younger sister?" Angelica did not answer immediately. She stared at the pistol in her hand. Then she smiled. I attended their engagement party. You watched them celebrate? No, Simona. I helped them celebrate. Angelica told me that she had entered the ballroom wearing her finest dress. The musicians stopped. Every guest turned toward her. She lifted a crystal glass, concealed her broken heart, and screamed, "To the groom! To the bride!" The room erupted in glasses rose, but only she could feel what froze. She wore a smile, she played her part, while celebration buried her heart. She gave her blessing, hid the pain, and toasted love through silent rain. No one could see what pride concealed. The deepest wounds are not revealed. Later, Angelica found Hamilton alone. She told him, "Eliza is my little sister before you entered her life. Protecting her was my duty." Hamilton promised that he would never hurt her. Angelica moved closer. "If you break her heart, Alexander, I will kill you." I looked toward the closed door. He broke it. Yes. And he is still alive. Angelica loaded her pistol, only because Eliza has not decided what she wants me to do. Raise the glass and hide the tears. Smile above the wounded ears. Love may leave, but blood remains. A sister stands through fire and pain. No man, no crown, no battlefield can break the oath. A sister sealed. She lost the love she held inside, but stood forever by the bride. In that moment, I understood Angelica. She had surrendered the man she loved, but never abandoned her sister. I had carried a sword for freedom. Angelica had carried a smile like armor. Different weapons, the same war. One fought beneath the southern sun. One fought when New York rivers run. One held a saber, one held pride. Both guarded justice side by side. Angelica offered me her hand. Whatever happens inside that room, we protect Eliza. I accepted it. And when this is over, she looked toward the sleeping city. Then we protect every woman who has been forced to suffer in silence. Sound the heart, let the four strings fly. No more women suffering quietly. From Venezuela to New York shore, to fearless women enter war. Not for a lover, fortune, or fame, but so every woman may speak her name. Angelica's courage, Simona's flame. Two different hearts, one sacred aim. That night, outside a closed door, Angelica and I became allies. She protected her sister. I protected our freedom. And together, we would protect every woman history tried to silence.
Jefferson believed Bolivar could become another dictator. Jefferson supports independence in principle, but refuses to give Bolivar weapons, money, or official American support. He fears that a violent revolution in Venezuela could replace the Spanish king with a military ruler. Jefferson tells him, "You speak of liberating a nation while carrying a sword. How do I know you will surrender that sword after victory?"
Bolivar responds,
You defeated a king with muskets.
Mr. Jefferson won.
Why must Latin America achieve freedom with empty hands?
Other power conflicts can strengthen the argument.
One American freedom versus Venezuelan freedom.
Jefferson wants the United States to remain neutral.
Because supporting Bolivar could provoke Spain.
America demanded help when it fought Britain. Now Venezuela asks the same.
And you offer neutrality.
My first responsibility is to protect the American Republic.
Then your liberty ends at your border.
Then your liberty ends at your border. Diversity and hypocrisy. Both men must confront the contradiction between proclaiming liberty and permitting slavery.
How can a nation call itself free while human beings remain property?
You speak as though Venezuela has already solved that injustice.
No, I speak as a man who knows that our revolutions remain unfinished.
Strong government versus individual liberty.
Jefferson fears concentrated political power. Bolivar believes a fragile new nation may require a powerful central government to survive.
A president with too much authority becomes a king without a crown.
And a government too weak to defend its people becomes a nation without a future.
This becomes the central message.
Simón exposes both men.
While Jefferson and Bolivar argue over which vision of freedom is superior, Simona interrupts.
Two great liberators arguing over who understands liberty while neither has invited a woman to the table.
This becomes the central message.
Simón.
Simple. Its strongest final exchange.
Jesse will decide which of us defended liberty.
Oh, Mr. President, the people excluded from this room will decide.
History will decide which of us.
With strongest final exchange.
No, Mr. President, the people excluded from this room will decide.
The United States will not risk war with Spain for your revolution. Before Bolivar can answer, the office door opens. Hamilton enters carrying the Spanish ledger recovered beneath Trinity Church. Jefferson freezes. Alexander Hamilton is dead.
Yes, I attended the funeral. It was terribly depressing.
This brings Hamilton back with his familiar American confidence and dry humor. He places the ledger on Jefferson's desk.
While you and General Bolivar debate the meaning of freedom, Spain is purchasing your government, one official at a time.
You deceived your family, your government, and the nation. Why should I trust you?
You should not trust the names in that ledger.
You should not trust the names in that ledger. Reveals that one of Jefferson's closest advisors is secretly working for Spain. The same agent intends to kill Bolivar and blame Hamilton, creating a crisis between Venezuela and the United States.
I already possess power, Mr. President. It cost me my family. I did not return to reclaim it. I already possessed power, Mr. President. It cost me my family I did not return to reclaim. She says, 3 documents, 1 promises freedom, 1 demands freedom, 1 proves how easily freedom can be sold. Arrest Hamilton as a fugitive, or secretly join him to expose the Spanish conspiracy.
The episode ends when Jefferson calls the presidential guards. Hamilton reaches for his pistol.
The guards enter. Lock every door. Alexander Hamilton has returned, and no one outside this room can know. Hamilton had escaped his grave. Now he stood inside the office of his greatest political enemy.